Hello student, myself Digant Sakhiwala. Today we will continue our chapter number 12 electricity. In that we will learn about electric circuit and symbol. So here the diagram is given, that is the diagram of electric circuit. Okay, to here ammeter is given, here bulb is there, battery is there, key is there, electric flow from the positive to the negative. Okay, we will learn all the component, symbol and description. Electric cell is represented like that, a big line, small line, plus minus. Description in that give electric energy to the circuit. So any circuit in that electric energy is given by the electric cell. Battery, combination of so many cell are there. Okay, give electric energy to the circuit. Somewhere you find the battery is variable battery. So variable battery is represented by arrow. You draw the arrow. Voltage value can be changed. You can change the value 2 volt, 4 volt, 6 volt, 8 volt. Okay. Resistance. At home we use different appliances, or in physics lab or any electrical company, that different resistance are there. Different appliances are there. They all are included in the resistance, and resistance is represented by the zigzag line. Even the bulb is here connected. You can also represent it by the zigzag line. Okay. Provide the resistance in the path of circuit. Now what is resistance? The property of material which oppose the flow of electron, that is called resistance. Variable resistance are there. In that what happen, you have to draw one arrow, that is called the variable resistance. Okay. Key, here key is there. Key are two condition. When no dot are there, not connected, then it is open, no electric current. But key is closed, key is connected. Key is when closed means electric current is passed. Connection of conducting wire. When you find the wire is directly pass, it is appear that pass is directly pass at a point, it means that this wire, perpendicular wire, is connected with the horizontal wire. But if it take the U-turn, it means that it is overlap from that. It is not connected with this wire, but it pass from them. Okay, so wire connected at A, wire pass from the each other. So this condition in that wire pass from each other, and here it is connected. Galvanometer. Galvanometer is used to measure the presence of electric current. Okay. Ammeter. Ammeter is used to measure the electric current. Voltmeter. Voltmeter is symbol is like that, plus minus V, device to measure the potential difference. Okay. Electric bulb is represented like that. Okay, and it is for the lightning. Okay, this is all about the electric circuit and symbol. Hello student, we will continue with our topic, Ohm's law. The relationship between voltage, current and resistance is represented by Ohm's law. So for that we will join one circuit. In this circuit, here this is the battery. Okay, variable battery. It is connected with the ammeter to measure the presence of electric current. Here it is connected with the resistance. Resistance, we can take anything, bulb or any electrical appliances, but it is suitable to battery. Always, dear student, remember that to measure the potential difference, we connect the voltmeter. It is always in the parallel direction. Every appliances are there, they are in series connection, but voltmeter is in the parallel connection. And then after we join with the key. Okay, when we put the key, circuit is on. Dear student, in Ohm's law we are going to learn relationship between the voltage and current. For that we draw one table. In that, number of batteries are there, voltage are there, how much volt are there, 2 volt, 4 volt, 6 volt. As we increase the volt, what is current, that we are going to find, and finally we are finding V by I. When we find the V by I, we can find the resistance. Okay. So whatever observation we get, that observation we represent by the graph. Last year in 9th standard, dear student, we learn about the application of graph. When we draw the distance versus time graph in the uniform motion, then by the slope we can find the velocity. When we draw velocity versus time graph, then by the slope we can find the value of acceleration. So also here, to get the resistance, we draw the slope, and by the slope we can find the value of R, capital R. Okay. So here in this circuit whenever we increase the voltage, we measure the value of current. So when I increase the voltage 1.5, current is 0.1 ampere. Dear student, take care that when the voltage is 1.5, current is not 1.5, it is very small, 0.1. When I increase the voltage 3, current is 0.2 ampere. When I increase the voltage 4.5, current is 0.3 ampere. And when I increase more voltage 6, then the current is 0.4 ampere. Okay, means it is not exactly equals to, so we can write V proportional to I. Proportionality indicate that it is not exactly equals to, so V proportional to I. Now to get the resistance, we will draw the slope. So I draw the slope, and is 2 point, I select A, B, C. Slope equals to resistance equals to AB is voltage, and BC we have current, so R equals to V by I. So like that we can find the resistance. Resistance is a property of metal which opposes the flow of electron. Okay, so we can state the Ohm's law like here. In the definite physical situation, the electric current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference supply across it. Simple thing is, whatever voltage is directly proportional to current pass from the circuit. Okay, so we can write V proportional to I. Okay, proportionality is for what? Not exactly equals to. So when we remove proportionality, we can write V equals to IR. Okay, so R equals to V upon I. R is resistance. Okay, it is represented by ohm. Voltage is volt, and current, electric current I, that we will represent by ampere. So the unit of resistance are two. One is ohm, another is volt per ampere. Ohm we can represent like that, equals to V by I. Okay, suppose what is called 1 ohm. If I pass 1 volt from any circuit, and if I get 1 ampere current, then I can say that it is the resistance is 1 ohm. Resistance is also increased by increase in temperature. Okay, so when in summer season, when electricity is produced, then most of the electricity is waste, because the temperature is high. At that time, more and more resistance is produced in the metal. Okay, so when temperature increases, resistance is also increases, and current is decreases. Dear student, in heater, geyser, or any electrical appliances where heat is needed, in that we use more resistive material. So as a resistive material, we use nichrome wire. Okay, nichrome is the alloy. Okay, now alloy means what? A mixture of metal and metal, or metal and non-metal, that is called the alloy. Nichrome is the alloy of nickel and chromium, and it is used to make the resistive wire. Thank you so much.